Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of CTL. Summerslam is here, finally. I just want to, first of all, thank you all for being patient. I know it's been a while, but we're going to kick things off with the U.S. Championship between Eli and Jay Glenn. And we've been waiting on this for quite some time. Got a little bit backed up, but we're back in business. And we are going to have some excellent matchups tonight. We got the U.S. title, the CTL title, and the tag titles. And we're going to have our 8-man battle royal. And we're going to have the big event. It's going to be that triple threat match that will decide everything. It will definitely decide the future of the brand and where the story's going to go. And there's a lot on Styles tonight to win. And his odds are against him. He's got a 1-in-3 chance. And of course, he's going up against two super heavyweights, Joe J. James and King Giant. And the only advantage that he has is they're trying to take each other out too. So it's definitely going to be good. But that will be our main event. And we're going to kick things off here with the 2 out of 3 falls between Jay and Eli. And look at Eli there. Oh, wow. I believe this is Eli's first title match. It's his first year here. He's kind of a rookie. And of course, Jay, he has a great resume on here. He's been U.S. champion for a while. He's going to have a #1 contender for the tag titles later tonight. I mean, he's got it made. Of course, I would consider to be a CTL legend. For sure. And look at Jay. Oh, man. Running clothesline. And he is not going to stop there. And he's, well, I thought he was going to give us a crazy high-flying move. But I was wrong. And here comes Eli with a nice drop kick on Jay. And Eli going for the pin. And a kick out there. Jay propping Eli at the top turnbuckle. And look at this. Oh my goodness. What a move. And of course, Game Over has a lot of opportunities tonight. Of course, Jay's already the U.S. champion. And then they have the tag titles. And then Ryan is going for the CTL title. So, Game Over really highlighting this. And of course, Styles will be involved in that big triple threat match. And Eli trying to submit Jay. It did not work out for him. Nice chop there by Jay. And he's going to drop in again. And Jay, oh man, using his knee there. And another high-flying move. Elbow right to Eli's back. And a kick out there by Eli. Eli with a nice takedown there. And of course, we're going to have that 8-man battle royal. It's just for some people that didn't make the pay-per-view. We still couldn't cover everybody, but we tried to get as many as we could. That's all we can do. That's the best we can do for anyone who missed the pay-per-view. Of course, we did have a lot of people make it. But because of the 8-man, 8 more people get to participate in SummerSlam. So it's a big deal. And that will be after this. And the reason why we didn't kick that one off is because Jay is going to be in the 3rd match. So we didn't want to give him back-to-back matches. Wanted to give him some time to rest up in the locker room. Especially when he has that rivalry that will continue between Game Over and the Destroyers. And a kick out there by Eli. And Eli, wow, what a diving drop kick. And steps on Jay's ribs. And Jay going for the pin here. And does not get to the 3. And Jay is a little bit frustrated, but he turned his back on Eli, and Eli hit him in the back of the head, taking advantage. And look here. And Eli is setting something up big. Oh, what a beautiful move. And Eli gets a point. So good start for Eli, and he is taunting Jay. This is getting a little bit personal. And look at that submission. Jay with a nice clothesline there. And he's going top rope. Oh, look at this. Oh, and a good counter there by Eli. And Jay. Oh, Eli with another counter. Dodged the hit. And look at the roll-up. And Jay's in trouble. And somehow he kicks out of it. I don't know how. Look, oh, wow. What a move by Jay. And look at this. A nice takedown there. Man, what a flip. And Jay tried to tie it up, but Eli kicks out. And Jay lands a big one with a pin combo. And he's got a point. So now it is 1-1. And Jay charging. Strikes Eli in the back, and uh-oh. Oh, Eli sneaks up on Jay, uses an Undertaker stunt to pull that one off. And that was a some great strategy there by Eli to throw his opponent off guard. And look at this counter here by Eli. Good counter there. And Jay. Uh-oh. He's planning something. I didn't know what he was doing there for a second. And that knee to the head. And, oh, it's going to be another knee to the head. Why not? Why not two? He should have went right for the pin on that. But instead, oh, man, this is getting definitely personal. And Jay. Oh, this is going to come with a pin combo. Could this be it? And somehow Eli kicks out. Jay cannot believe it. And now Jay's going to try some submissions. There is no rope break. He's doing all he can to try to retain this U.S. Championship. This has been a dogfight and a good kickoff match. And Eli, oh man, he just hit a deadly move there. Could this be it? And a kick out. Jay with an unbelievable kick out. I don't know how he did it. Especially getting hit like that. Eli, again, with another high-flying move. Throwing in a bunch of strike combos. Trying to get something going here. And Eli, oh, with the strike, the foot. And uh-oh. Look at this. Wow, what a dive. And Jay just got a hit. And uh-oh, he's going to go for another dive. And this time, it's the finisher move. Could this be it? And oh my goodness, we have a new U.S. champion. Eli wins the United States title. Wow. Unbelievable. And we have a new champion, and it's his first year here. And in his first title match, he wins a title. So congratulations there to Eli. Big victory. And now it is time for our 8-man matchup. We got from left to right, Christopher, DJ Bob, Judd, William, Dan, Luke Razorblade, Okada, and JR. And it's going to be a battle royal. Nothing really on the line here. It's just, we wanted to give some people, it's over the top rope. We wanted to give whoever missed out on title matches a match. So that way we didn't leave people out. And it gives us 8 spots to fill. So that's always nice. And look at the CEO. He's already starting off. Look at that. That's so dangerous. And I don't see how a super heavyweight can walk on ropes like that. Like The Undertaker, how could he do that? It's one thing if it's Rey Mysterio. But to be The Undertaker and walk on ropes, that's just like, I don't know how he does it. It's magic or something. I mean, that would be so hard walking on those ropes. You would have to have a good balance or something. I just don't see how he does it, as big as he is, And it's not weight-wise. I mean, it's just height, everything. I just think it would be easier for a cruiserweight. And look at Judd. Oh, wow. This is over the top rope, and it is elimination. Gives Jay some time to rest up for his next match. It is not a good start for Game Over tonight, but they still have 2 big matches left. Of course, Ryan will be facing Marcus for the CTL title. That's going to be ginormous. Look at, Dan. Dan part of the Monarchy. The Monarchy's on the line tonight. When this thing ends, Paul Weiss and Kong Chain might not have a job at the end of the night if King Giant loses. Or maybe they'll rebel and try something. That's what we're expecting. We're expecting that if King Giant loses, he's going to try something. But we fear that either him or Joe J. James will win the main event tonight, which would be disastrous. Because if Joe wins, he gets to take over. The only good outcome is if Styles wins, and even if Styles wins, as soon as SummerSlam's over, somebody's going to just come on the next episode and try to have a takeover. WTF probably thinks they're in the clear, but they better think again, because once you drop one villain, another one comes along. It's just how things work around here. So, and if, mentally is successful at his battle against D-Lee, it'll be the same thing. You drop one, another one shows up to take its place. And it could be worse, it could be better. Who knows? It could be more deadlier. It could be weak. But something's going to come along. And that's just a guarantee no matter what happens tonight. But if King Giant wins, he's here to stay. So a lot is on the line. Still no eliminations yet. And Okada and Christopher, Okada and the CEO, they don't get along. They're always fighting each other. And look at this tombstone to William. William gets dropped on his head. DJ Bob is the first one out. And Dan is going to be the second one out. Okada gets him. And look here, a choke slam. Wow. We are down to 6 here in this Battle Royal. And Luke Razorblade trying to get rid of Christopher. Didn't work. A big suplex there to William. And JR and William having a battle. And Christopher, look at the CEO here. He is not playing games. He may have Luke Razorblade. And he does. So we are down to 5 now. 5 remain in this Battle Royal. The Battle of Summer. I guess whoever, wins this is the winner of Summer. Even though we're in fall. And there goes William. So now down to 4. And Christopher almost eliminated Okada. Look at JR here. JR with the tombstone. I didn't even know he did that. Wow. And look here, a double team on Judd. Double DDT. And this has been a brutal one. And of course, we have an Extreme Rules match between the Destroyers and Game Over coming up. That's going to be great. And then 2 more matches after that. So we got a full night here. And like I said, I'm sorry about the wait. There's going to be another wait coming though. Because, FLH still has to do their big battle. We probably should have already did it, but whatever. It will be a 2-parter for them. Come to think about it, they may get 2 in a row. Because they would be next. So, wow. I didn't even think about that. Okada eliminates JR. So it may be a while. But we'll try to, beforehand we were really busy. And look at Okada here. Uh-oh. Him and Christopher have a rivalry, and Judd may have saved Christopher there. And Okada, and this time, now Christopher going after Judd. You should never save people in these rumbles. I mean, not rumbles, battle royals, whatever. Anything over the top rope, you never save the other person. And look at, oh my goodness. The CEO. He's got Okada. And Okada uses an eye rake. Really? And Okada and the CEO are at it again. This rivalry continues. I mean, every time they are in the same ring together, it goes down. Plain and simple. Look at Judd. What a nice DDT there. And Christopher, chokeslam locked in. And things aren't looking good for Judd. Oh, wow. He somehow makes it. Somehow survived the elimination. And look at the double team on the CEO here. Bam! And Judd takes down Okada. This is every man for himself here. No friends here. And Christopher, wow, what a leg drop. And Christopher is taunting everyone in this ring. He's fed up with these two. And now dragging Judd to the ropes. And Okada is not going to allow it to happen, but Christopher doesn't care. And he eliminates Judd. And now these two, it's them two again. What are the odds? They just keep on bumping into each other. And Okada sometimes has the best of Christopher, and sometimes Christopher has the best of Okada, but we'll see what happens here at SummerSlam. These two just need to have a WrestleMania match. It needs to happen, because they keep on butting heads. And uh-oh. Choke slam by Christopher. And Christopher, you are not the Undertaker. We don't need to tell you this. You should know better. And look at this. The Tombstone Pile Driver. And this will help him. But the CEO's tired. He's tired. He's exhausted. We're down to 2 in this. And it's a rivalry, which makes things even better. And Christopher dragging Okada to the ropes. And this is a good approach, because last time he tried to do the choke slam, he almost got his eye poked out, and the CEO wins. So, wow. Christopher with an excellent win there. And he wins the Summer Royale. I guess that's what we'll call it. And congratulations to him. He did have the size advantage. But they almost took him out. Judd kind of got him out of trouble. And now it is time for our tag team title match. And Game Over is facing their ultimate nemesis, the Destroyers, the World Tag Team Champions. I'm telling you, this team is one of the greatest teams. Both of these teams are legendary tag teams, and they have butted heads so many times, I can't even count at this point. And even though I feel like the Destroyers have won more, Game Over is always in the other corner. There's no other tag team doing it. You know, Marcus and Luther had their run. I believe Joe and Judd had their run. But really the only tag team to keep on showing up after the Destroyers is Game Over. So, and they've beat them before. But this is a rivalry that has been going on for years at this point. And it just continues. So it's very interesting. And here is Game Over, Crimson, Jay. Jay's probably fired up already because he has already lost the U.S. title earlier tonight to Eli, who was crowned champion. And, of course, here's the Destroyers, Jababy and Alonzo, who have been... all four of these people have been here since the doors have opened. So it's a really big deal. It's a really big deal. They've played a vital role in this company, and hats off to them. They are veterans to this company for sure. They definitely have seniority. And here we go. 2 out of 3 falls, Extreme Rules. And I think only pinfalls can happen in the ring this time. So that's going to be interesting. Makes the match a little bit longer. Sometimes if you do falls count anywhere, it just, goes all over the place. It's good if you're doing a tornado, 6-man tornado tag, and you do falls count anywhere, because it's just going to be super long anyway. So, but in this case, it's different. May the best team win. And look at Jababy. Oh, good slap there. Oh, and a chair shot, and Crimson's already bleeding. And Crimson with the stomp. And Jababy's head hit that chair wide open. And he's lucky it was just a 1. Look at Crimson, strike after strike. And the ladder's already out, which is funny because I recall not ordering the ladder. Because the ladder is nothing but a nuisance. You just sling them on the ladder, never breaks, no one ever climbs it. Just gets propped up on the announce table, and it's just a pain, just an absolute pain. And I specifically said no ladder, and the interns even probably ordered no ladders, and they just put a ladder underneath anyway. They don't care. They don't listen to us. That ladder's not going to do nothing. All they're going to do is go underneath it about 100 times and slam each other off of it. Big deal. Take the ladder, pick it up, run towards your opponent like the old days, and smack him in the head. And uh-oh. Jay's on it, but nobody's going to nobody's going to break the ladder. They're going to just let him lay on it. Go to sleep. Take a nap on the ladder. Nobody's going to do anything. That's why I miss the old games. They were so good. Used to run around and just take everyone out with that ladder. Now everyone's went soft on us. And look at Jababy trying to do a dive there and miss Crimson. We'll see how many times they slide underneath that ladder. I'm already up to 1. I'm probably more than that. I probably missed one. And, oh yeah, just throw him on top. He rolls off. Yeah. An absolute waste of a weapon, if you ask me. And Crimson's got a kendo. Oh, good strike there by Crimson. And Alonzo with the dive, but it didn't pay off. That ladder's in the way. And look here. Oh, let me slam your head off of it. Oh, wow. Just wow. Incredible. You know, such a waste. Somebody could be using that ladder to clean their gutters. And instead, we're using it to prop it up. And Jababy with a nice dive there on Crimson. And I'm telling you, this rivalry is something else. And now Alonzo's got a hockey stick. And things are getting out of control here. Alonzo, kick out there by Jay. And look at Jababy slamming Crimson, and now Alonzo with the hockey stick shots. More of them. And Jababy. Oh my goodness, the double team on Jay. It's brutal. He's already been in a brutal fight earlier. Almost got a 3 count, and the ref's even getting hit. Someone take that hockey stick from him before he puts someone's eye out. Look at Crimson here going for a pin. And a kick out there by Jababy. And Alonzo now, and Crimson right on that pin. Crimson's just got an excellent moveset. Very good moveset. And look, why not give Jababy one? Why not? We're handing out like Oprah. And there goes another slide underneath the ladder. How about you just move it? Because it's not doing anything. And Crimson has propped a chair in the corner. And Jababy caught him off guard, though. And Jababy going for a pin here. Almost got a 3. Oh my goodness, those strikes with the hockey stick have been extremely brutal. And Alonzo, and another kick out. And Crimson slipped. A good dodge there by Jababy. And Jababy, DDT. Now I believe Jay's bleeding. This is getting out of control. And Jababy going for a pin. And Alonzo, what a stop. Crimson tried to get away, and that's a point for the Destroyers. A great stop there by Alonzo, stopping Crimson. Crimson going for a pin. A kick out there by Alonzo. Crimson just flew over and landed on that chair. And another dive underneath the ladder. And we'll see who gets back in the ring here. You got to get the fall in the ring. That's where it's the most important here. Alonzo going to the top rope. A nice dive, and look at this pin combo. Could this be it? And it is done. The Destroyers have won and retained the tag titles. Wow. What a match, though. And a great performance by the Destroyers, and that rivalry continues. This time the Destroyers won big. And they retain the tag titles. Just an amazing performance by this tag team, and they never failed to disappoint. Or not disappoint, my bad. That sounded horrible. And now it is time for one of our biggest matches of the night. This is going to be so big. And so far, things have not looked good for Game Over. And Ryan is going to get the opportunity of a lifetime. Of course, he has to go against one of the best champions I've ever seen, Marcus, the CTL champ. And all I got to say is this. Ryan has really not had a big title opportunity. He's been in here since the doors opened. He's, along with, Crimson, the Destroyers, and Jay, and a couple other ones. He's been here since the doors have opened. I think he's won an IC title, and that's about it. So tonight is going to be big, but look who he's going up against. The CTL champion, Marcus. And I'm telling you, this is going to be a great fight. 2 out of 3 falls on this. And of course, we still have our big match, our big triple threat to end things off. And who knows what the outcome of that's going to be and what is going to happen after the outcome of that match. So, yeah. We are down to Ryan. It is going to be Ryan versus Marcus here. And Marcus, why don't you wave at the fans at SummerSlam? Wave at the fans. He's not waving. They're waving at you. Yay! Marcus is waving back at the fans at SummerSlam. They love it. They love being acknowledged. He's not like the tribal chief. He acknowledges them. That's nice. And of course, this is going to be a big fight. And it's definitely going to be one of the longest fights of the night. Of course, we don't know how long the triple threat match is going to be yet. But a lot is at stake at that match also. But here we go. Ryan versus Marcus. CTL Championship. And Ryan off to a good start already. And look, oh, nice takedown there by Marcus. And already going for a submission. I think it's way too early, but already doing some damage there. And Ryan with a nice counter. And look at this. What a counter to get out of that submission. And Ryan going for a pin here. And couldn't even get it to a 2. Way too early. These two are going to go the distance for sure. Marcus just jumps right back up from it. But every time he gets up, Ryan has a move placed in on him. Ryan's doing whatever he can to keep the champion down. Oh, man. Good move there by Marcus. And now this is going outside. Oh, against the announce table, the Michael Cole and the gang are freaking out. You know, they're amateurs. What can I say? I did commentary for Mortal Kombat. They wouldn't last a second doing that. That was one of the toughest jobs I've ever had. Toughest job ever. You know, you got to start somewhere, though. It's a very dangerous job. And these two and these three, all they get to do is just sit back and stand up just because they think they're going to get hit. They can't get hit. We've told them that they can't get hit because that's how 2K is. They may lose their water, but they didn't even lose their water there. So their water's good to go too. There's no point in standing up, guys. Nobody's going to hit you all. They're just scared to death. And Ryan's getting a kendo. And Marcus doesn't even let him swing. And oh, what a nice takedown there. Great counter getting out of that. And these two are going back and forth. Wow. Some of these strikes back and forth is amazing. And we're heading for an amazing match here between these two. Of course, there hasn't been any time to make a storyline or a rivalry between these two because King Giant has been the biggest problem. And he's just basically taken over all the storylines. And the King may fall tonight. But the question is, how is he going to react if he does fall? Is he going to stage a coup? I mean, who knows what's going to happen? And if Joe J. James wins later tonight, is he going to what's going to happen there? Somebody's going to retaliate for sure. The future of this brand depends on that triple threat match. And a good sweep there by Marcus. And look at this. Vintage Marcus. That's what we'll call it. And look at this. And a kick out there by Ryan. So Marcus has made a comeback in this. He didn't start off really well, and now he's got the kendo in his hand. Striking the legs. And look here, we got a charge and a big spear there. Now they're going back outside. The falls have to happen, I believe, inside. It cannot happen outside. And look at these kendo shots to the back. Ryan and Marcus throwing Ryan into the barricade. And he's searching for more weapons. Man, they loaded that thing with kendos. We have a budget, you know. And why not use the kendo that's already, you know, he broke it over Ryan's back. Goodness. Why not use the other one? It was already out. You don't need to get another one. You know, is there something wrong with that, Kendo? We're trying to save money. We're on a budget here. And Ryan just getting tossed around from barricade to barricade. And the fans are loving it. First Marcus waves at him, and now he's giving them a look at it. I mean, that guy in the green shirt, he's getting a front row seat. Instead of looking at, Corey Graves' hair. Oh my goodness. They're just getting thrown around, Irish whipped around. And look at Ryan, he's had enough, and look at this. Oh my goodness. Marcus's feet went over the barricade. I'm telling you, that guy in the green shirt, he's getting his money's worth. That dark green shirt. Wow. And they have to go back in. They cannot do a pinfall or a submission outside. And here comes, another kendo broken. That's why he went for a new one, because it was about to break. There is pieces of kendo sticks everywhere in the corner of the barricade. And things are getting out of hand. We already had a great U.S. title match earlier. And Ryan dropping Marcus, but like I said, you have to get back in the ring. It doesn't matter what you do outside here. And look at the strikes to the back of the head. My goodness. And we're back to this corner again. And Ryan, that man, I've never seen a fan so excited. He's so excited. And now Marcus into the steel steps. And Ryan's trying to get the crowd going. I wish they'd get back in the ring, though. And look here. Powerbomb. And Marcus right back up. A lot of damage is being done outside. Finishers are being built up. So when they get back in here, it is going to get crazy. And look here, Ryan slamming Marcus there. And Ryan is going to go for try to get another weapon. He's got a chair now. And oh man, chair shot against the barricade. This has been a brutal fight. I don't even think it's supposed to be Extreme Rules. We're just going for weapons. There is no disqualifications, but I don't think it's an Extreme Rules match last time I checked. And now finally back in the ring. Goodness. And this is where things... and Marcus is going straight for the pin. And a kick out there by Ryan. Wow, what a kick out. Ryan's going to the... Well, is he going to the corner or what? Uh-oh. And a Claymore. Oh, wow. This is big. Can he get a point? And somehow Marcus kicks out. I don't know how. That was unbelievable. And Marcus moves out of the way just in time. And uh-oh. Finisher coming. And Marcus and Ryan with a counter. Oh, that's big. That's a big counter. And a Claymore again. For the second time, right after the counter. He did not hesitate. And he's got a point. So Ryan has a point. And uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Future Shock DDT. And Ryan should be going for the pin. He's pumped up. He is 1 point away from becoming champion. And Marcus sweeps him. And he hits his head. And Marcus is going to try to get a pin off of this. And he does. What? Okay. I guess Ryan hit his head or something. That's what we're going to just say, because I don't know how he got a pin out of that. But he managed to. And uh-oh. It is 1-1. Next fall wins. And Marcus has the finisher locked in. Oh, man, Ryan really felt that one. Could this be it? Oh, my goodness. And somehow Ryan kicks out. I don't know how he did it. That was an amazing kick out. And so he doesn't kick out of the sweep, but he kicks out of the finisher. That's crazy. That's 2K logic for you. But the next fall is going to win this thing. And oh, this is going to be crazy. Marcus going for it all here. Look at this. Going to take a dive. And he does. Wow. And Marcus is ticked. Next fall wins. This has been a very competitive match, a very great match. We're almost to 5 stars. We're probably going to get there by the end. And Marcus just going to town with that chair. Beating Ryan. This has been an extreme match, probably one of the best matches of the night. Might be the best match of the night. 5 stars officially now. And Marcus is taunting Ryan. And trying to get this crowd going. They love it. They're definitely getting their money's worth here. And look at that. And Ryan with a Claymore. Oh my goodness, he did it outside of the ring. As Marcus was swinging at with the chair. Oh my goodness. He hit Marcus with a Claymore. And Ryan going for the pin. Could this be it? And Ryan is CTL champion. He finally did it. Someone who has been with us since day one. Finally crowned champion. And what a fight by those two. What a performance. Probably going to be the best match of the night for sure. Wow. And now it is time for our final matchup, and this is the final showdown that everyone has been waiting for. The brand's on the line. Whoever wins this wins the brand. And we haven't seen King Giant's army yet, but I'm assuming that if he was to lose tonight, he's not going to leave easily. But we'll see what happens. We haven't seen his army yet. You know, we haven't seen him in the locker room. We haven't seen anybody. So, who knows who's going to win? And there's a lot at stake here. And Styles is the first one here, the GM. And here comes Joe, who also wants a piece of the brand. And this is going to be interesting because it's a 2 out of 3 falls on a triple threat. So this is going to be very competitive. And here comes King Giant. So, of course, he's the one that took over the brand. But tonight, everything is on the line. And the Giant is here. The King is here. The Tyrant is here. That's what he is. He's a tyrant who is abused his power the last few weeks. And hopefully everybody is rooting for Styles here. I think they would take Joe over the King, but we don't want King or Joe to take this. But the odds are not in Styles' favor. And this match will dictate the storyline of where this is going to go. So this is going to be a crazy 2 out of 3 falls triple threat. No elimination. So, yeah, somebody can get pinned twice and you were just outside. It's just too bad. That's how this is going to go. And King Giant, we haven't seen him in a matchup yet, so we don't know how good he's going to do. Joe's beat him up before. But, of course, he is large, just like Joe is. So, Styles is going to have to deal with 2 super heavyweights. The only good news is they're going to be trying to kill each other. And here we go. And this is going to be a great one. And Giant is just pushing everyone off, and Joe with the DDT. Look at Giant attacking Joe, and Joe with the counter. And we're going to see a lot of people getting hit from all different angles. Especially when they least expect it. You knock one person down, the other person's clotheslining you. And Styles is trying to take them both on at once. Look at this. Some combos. And a good sweep by Styles, but you knock one down, the other one's after you. So it's all about seizing the opportunity when it's necessary. You're going to have to really watch your surroundings in this. And when you go for pins, make sure the other person's down or outside or distracted or something. And all 3 of these men are going to give it their all. Giant just pushing Joe away like he's nothing. Joe did cheap shot him a couple episodes ago, I believe. And look at the Giant slamming Styles to the ground. And going for a pin, Joe's not even going to allow a 1 count. Oh, and a good double team there. The kick from Joe didn't work, but Styles added on to the kick. And King Giant going for the pin, not even a 2. Way too early in this. And, oh, what a slam. And Styles with a good move there. And Styles swinging the Giant around. And this is Extreme Rules, so anything goes. And Joe's got a big hammer. Styles is not even going to allow him to get a chance with that weapon. The weapons can be catastrophic. Especially in a matchup like this, it can make the difference. And oh, right to the ribs. And King's going right for it. And Joe won't even allow a 1. This is crazy. And look at Joe here. Gut punches the King, doesn't even take him down. Usually that would take the normal competitor down, but the Giant is so big, the big boot didn't even work. Wow. A big boot from a 7-footer. Doesn't even knock the King down. And Styles, knee to the head on the Giant. And Joe now has a kendo. And Styles doesn't care. He is doing really good in this match. Trying to take back his general manager job after he lost it after he was overthrown. And look here, spine buster. King Giant hits Styles out of nowhere with the spine buster and almost got a point. Now, they have to get 2 points. And it's got to be the same person has to get 2 points. So this is like a Giant dogfight. Some of the best matches can be like this because this is a triple threat. It's not like a singles match, so it's going to be super long. And it has to be in the ring, too. It can't be outside. So the more time they spend outside, all they're going to accomplish is damaging their opponent. Nothing else. They can't get a fall outside. And King Giant hits Styles with the steps. Now strikes Joe in the back. And look at Styles, what a move. And Giant throwing him back in. Oh, man. Getting weapons everywhere. Sticks, steps, a little bit of everything. And Joe, oh, that was a bad idea by the Giant trying to pick up Joe. Joe's also a large individual, more muscle than fat, but he's a big guy too. And the fact that Styles is doing as good as he is a miracle. It is definitely, it's basically David versus Goliath and Goliath's brother. But the only advantage that Styles has is that they don't get along. If I was coming from their perspective, since they both don't like the GM, they should double team, but then they're gonna, be at neck and neck with each other right after that. So I don't think it would work anyway. Eventually they're gonna turn on each other, whether they double team or not. And now the Giant is mocking Joe. And Joe better watch his back. And King Giant interrupts the finisher. And Joe was not happy about that. Clotheslines the Giant out. And Joe, not even a 2. And look at Styles. Perfect finisher, but he has to watch his back here. Look here. And he has a good reach. The Giant and Joe have great reaches because they are, their height. They can just break up a pin halfway across the ring. And he almost got a point there. And the Giant hit the pedigree. And now he's coming after Joe. He's made a comeback. Didn't start off too great, but he's been very dominant now in this. And he was about to use those steps, but kind of got broken up. And uh-oh. He's got a chair, and Styles was ready. Look at this. Styles has the speed advantage. He does have the speed advantage over these two. And Joe with a nice takedown there. And Joe going for the pin. Yeah, he's not even going to get to a 1. And that's the biggest problem about this matchup. And it's going to make it extremely difficult. Because you cannot, first of all, you got to get 2 pins or submissions or both. And then you have to worry about the other person not, breaking up your pin. And look at this bear hug by Joe. I wouldn't call it a bear hug. He's trying to choke out the king. And punches to the rib. And now Styles going after Joe here. And slams him on the chair. And look at the Giant. Perfect pedigree. And Styles with a nice clothesline there. And King Giant has definitely put some pressure on these two with the multiple pedigrees. Still no points have been scored. Man, but Styles with a nice hit. Now Joe has the sledgehammer, and things aren't looking good. And Joe throwing the Giant into the barricade. And Joe's got a shovel. Striking Styles in the back. Goodness. And they're both going after him now. And we fear this might happen, but yeah, it didn't last long. The Giant took the advantage and hit Joe's open stomach. I mean, Joe couldn't even block that. I mean, he had Styles up in the air, and that time that gut punch took the Giant down. But nobody scored any points yet. And Styles hits Joe in the back. And Styles with a nice flying DDT there. And Giant doesn't even allow even a one. And Joe, Joe's going to get a good opportunity here. Oh, wow. Could he get a point? And a kick out. That is what you have to do. That is the golden opportunity. That is seizing the opportunity. But it just wasn't good enough. It was, it was as close to as a 3 as you could get it. But you have to get that 3. But that's what you have to do. You have to make sure the other person's either down or out of the ring. Otherwise, things aren't going to go well. And look at Giant trying to attack Styles, and Styles doesn't care. And look at the good roll-up. And just Joe takes out the ref. So sometimes that's how you do it. That'll break up a pin as well. Hitting the ref in the back of the head. Now the King is going for a pin. Styles is out of the ring, and the ref's counting slow because he got hit. But King Giant's got a point. If you were wondering why the ref was counting so slow, he's still confused after getting hit in the back of the head, and that causes him to count slow. And look at Styles, though, sneaking up on the King. And strikes him in the head, and he's going to try to get a point on Joe. And he does. Wow. So Joe gets pinned twice, and both Styles and the King have a point. So all they need is one more point, and it's over. Joe needs 2, so it's not looking good for Joe. Joe getting pinned twice, and that does not look good at all for him. And look at Styles here. Oh, this is a perfect opportunity. Oh my goodness. He's going for the pin. Could this be it? And a kick out. So close to winning it. And now he is going to the top rope. And look at that dive. And Joe gets up. And now the Giant's got the chair. And Styles, look at this. Oh, this is a good opportunity. Joe is still dizzy. You can tell he's still dizzy. And look here. It's over. The King has been overthrown. And Styles saves his brand. Wow. And we still haven't seen the King's Army. Oh my goodness. What a win by Styles. Hello, King Giant. My name is Brandon Styles, and I am the General Manager of CTL. And King Giant, I have something to say to you. You're fired. And as for Kong Chain, Elf Master Paul Weiss, and Joe J. James, you're all also fired. You're done. It's over. The monarchy has been defeated. There is no army coming to your aid, King. Any last words before you're exiled from this great brand?
You are nothing but a peasant. You'll always be a peasant, Styles. You and all of these filthy subs will always be peasants in the King's eyes. My army was supposed to arrive. My army was supposed to save me. And I don't know how you did it. I don't know how you made them disappear. But you mark my words, Mr. Styles. Someday, I will return. And I will destroy you. And all the subs who took the crown from me. I will destroy you all. I will bring back an army better than ever. And I'll destroy you all.
Go home, King, and cry to your mommy, because you are a big baby, and you have been exiled from CTL. But something does trouble me. I had nothing to do with your army's disappearance, and neither did any of the subs. And you didn't call your army off. So that can mean only one thing and one thing only. Somebody got to that army first. Oh no. That means that somebody is going to be our next problem. Great.